Welcome to the Crypto Investments channel. In this video, I will talk about dogelonmars price prediction and dogelonmars news today. If you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Write in the comments your price forecast for dogelonmars in 2022. Dogelonmars is a dog-themed meme coin on Ethereum and Polygon. It follows the example of other successful dog coins like Dogecoin, Shiba Inu and Floki Inu. Dogelonmars plays on several popular themes in the meme coin space. Its name is a mixture of Dogecoin and Elon Musk, the billionaire entrepreneur who is an outspoken supporter of Doge. It alludes to Mars, a spin on the famous moon meme, implying that Dogelon will experience a massive upward movement. Beyond its tongue-in-cheek name, dogelonmars has managed to build a significant community, with more than 300,000 Twitter followers, and more than 84,000 followers on Telegram. Just like is the case for its more prominent and more established cousins, the founders of this particular dog coin are unknown. That is somewhat of a common occurrence for meme coins, and investors are well advised to do due diligence with little-known coins to avoid falling victim to malicious practices like rug pulls and exit scams. With that said, Elon has been on the market for several months, making the likelihood of the coin being a scam relatively small. So let's start with the most important news of the past days about dogelonmars. This week on Crypto Twitter. Elon Musk's diamond hands, Tom Brady responds to Vitalik. As spring arrives in the northern hemisphere and temperatures warm, so too did crypto markets, with most leading cryptocurrencies up from last Sunday after a stagnant winter. But garnering even more attention. Elon being Elon. On Monday, Tesla and SpaceX CEO asked his followers for thoughts about probable inflation rate over next few years, and was inundated with replies, some serious, some just shilling Musk's favorite memecoin, Doge, including a tweet from MicroStrategy CEO, and Bitcoin hodling maxi Michael Saylor. Saylor tweeted, in part, United States dollars consumer inflation will continue near all-time highs, and asset inflation will run at double the rate of consumer inflation. Musk replied 12 minutes later, it is not entirely unpredictable that you would reach that conclusion, adding shortly thereafter, as a general principle, for those looking for advice from this thread, it is generally better to own physical things like a home, or stock in companies you think make good products, than dollars when inflation is high. I still own, and won't sell my Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Doge rule. So, there you have it. Nearly a year has passed, and Musk still has diamond hands. Bitcoin hodling Senator Cynthia Lummis of Wyoming announced that her new Bitcoin bill includes a tax exclusion for purchases made with crypto of up to $600. She tweeted, "Can you imagine tracking every cup of coffee or hamburger purchase for currency gains or loses sick at time of transaction? Nightmare." Lummis, currently working to incorporate crypto into the U.S. tax code, has been drafting the Responsible Financial Innovation Act since last year, tweeting previously that she's putting the final touches on it. Elsewhere in politics, STEM and privacy advocate Brian Solston announced that he's running for U.S. Senate, and that establishing BTC as legal tender in the U.S. will be my primary objective on the Senate floor. On Wednesday, Tom Emmer, the Minnesota Republican and chair of the Blockchain Caucus, shared numerous tips that the United States Securities and Exchange Commission was making overburdensome requests of the crypto community, saying such measures could be stifling innovation. Emmer then sent a letter to the SEC, co-signed by 7 colleagues, asking the federal agency to clarify how it gathers information from cryptocurrency-linked companies, while also requesting that the SEC's practices conform to the standards established in the Paperwork Reduction Act, which limits the burden the government imposes on private businesses and citizens. On Thursday, Senator Elizabeth Warren of Massachusetts rolled out a bill to close potential loopholes that could have enabled Russian oligarchs to use crypto to evade sanctions. Warren tweeted, in part, "We can't allow Putin and his cronies to hide their wealth and evade economic sanctions using cryptocurrency." The bill is not without its critics. The day of the announcement, Washington, D.C. based think tank Coin Center said that the legislation's vague language would place sweeping restrictions on the cryptocurrency ecosystem under the guise of bolstering sanctions against Russia for its unjustified invasion of Ukraine. Coin Center further called the bill unnecessary, overbroad, and unconstitutional. Last week, one unfortunate football-loving soul paid $518,628 for a football that at least for a little while was used for the final touchdown pass of Tom Brady's career. Little did the bidder know, the next day the Tampa quarterback announced his retirement, thus rendering the ball nearly worthless. Bitcoin maxi Brady, who rocks red laser eyes on his Twitter profile pic, heard about the unfortunate purchase and tweeted to crypto exchange FTX, "Could we donate a Bitcoin to the charity of this person's choice?" Brady has a stake in FTX. Dogelonmars is currently worth $0.00000076 United States dollars at $421,924,430, making it 126 on the most valuable coin list. Is dogelonmars, Elon, a good investment? How much will dogelonmars cost in 2025, or how much will dogelonmars cost 10 years from now? The results of only observations for 2022, and this is what experts predict for this year. By 2022, dogelonmars appears to have reached price levels similar to their all-time high. By 2022, we expect the average rate to be $0.00000092. If all goes smoothly, we predict that the dogelonmars market price could increase to $0.00000105 in 2022. But the next year will be more interesting for investment. In 2023, with higher consumption and partnership between important ranges, the price of dogelonmars will skyrocket. The maximum trading price will reach $0.00000158 in 2023. The price ranges will be very trendy if we keep them. If all goes well, we expect an average price of $0.00000132, with an expected price of $0.00000158 for 2023. If you are planning to invest for the long term, here is the forecast for 2024. Elon is discovered by potential. As signs and innovations are found, an increase in the number of users and advertising is possible. If the market focuses on investment in dogelonmars, the price could be higher. By 2024, it may reach a maximum value of $0.00000221. Elon is expected to reverse slightly if the market goes down. The year 2024 could end with an average price of $0.00000192, a low price of $0.00000186, and an expected price of $0.00000221. Course forecast 2025 Elon will be seen as the best option, and with the spread of the dogelon community, Mars is finding new highs. Price swings are hard to predict, especially if the market is more bullish or bearish than ever. For the year 2025, the dogelonmars price will be almost $0.00000271. The maximum bet we can get is $0.00000326. Dogelonmars average price forecast for the end of 2025 could be around $0.00000278. A large price turnover is expected in the turnover observed in the cryptocurrency market. Dogelonmars course prediction 2026 volatility drives the cryptocurrency market. Today, forecasting and implementation at current prices is expected. Many cryptanalysts are at play in this regard. Price predictions are correct for recovery years. Cryptocurrency consumers still ban and restrict cryptocurrencies. Dogelonmars could cross $0.00000464 if the market sees a good normal run in 2026. Elon rate prediction 2027 dogelonmars will increase the load on the network and interaction with people. Therefore, the settlement price for 2027 is bullish. According to analysts, Elon is expected to trigger a $0.00000709 rate hike by the end of 2027. On the other hand, it is very optimistic that the future of dogelonmars will eventually grow. Thus, the predicted average price of Elon will be between $0.00000600 and $0.00000617 expected in 2027 depending on the market. As stated in the same slogan, the maximum price of Elon changes from $0.00000600 to $0.00000709 for 2027.